Would you believe me if I told you that this light and this remote could completely change the way your events go from beginning to end? If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you how they can, and we're going to dive in deep today to the Ape Labs Maxi Uplight. Ready to do it? I'm excited, and we're going to do it right now. What's going on, everybody? Justin Schwartz here, founder of the DJs Guru, coming at you as always from the lovely DJs Guru studio. And today we're going to talk about the Ape Labs Maxi, the premium uplight in the Ape Labs suite of products, and a light that really has become near and dear to my heart. And we're going to go through a lot of reasons why today. But before we dive into everything, make sure you're checking us out at thedjsguru.com. Make sure you're also checking us out at djeventgear.com, where you can purchase these Ape Labs lights, and on all social media channels at the DJs Guru. So back to our Ape Labs Maxi. So I've had a lot of experience now with this particular product from the beginning stages of when I learned about Ape Labs, and now from application and use of the product in a lot of different ways. So I want to talk about some of the differences and some of the things that I love about this particular light. All right, so let's dive into the specs first, because everyone loves to hear about the specs, right? So what you have here is you have a battery-powered, up to 14 hours, wireless, completely wireless uplight. But not just an uplight, you can also use it as a downlight, put a clamp on it, put it up on a T-bar, something like that, right? So it is multi-purpose to that. It's not just an uplight. It's about 3.3 pounds. So let's say you have, I don't know, 12 of these. You're talking 37 pounds, right? Amazing. 12 pack, 37 pounds. So they're super lightweight, right? These look like a different color, right? Are these chrome? They're not chrome. This is actually aircraft grade aluminum. Why is aircraft grade aluminum something that's important? Number one, super strong. Number two, super light. Number three, very resistant to corrosion. So without any type of IP rating on these can be used outdoors. They're splash proof. They're somewhat weather resistant simply because of what they're made out of. So again, that's something that's very important to know about these lights. And everything from Ape Labs is 100% German made, okay? Another difference that you're going to find with the Ape Labs Maxi and all Ape Labs products is that they are built within a suite of wireless technology that uses something called the Ape Remote. And this Ape Remote is a game changer, because if you're a solo op, or if you're someone who is working independently where you're focused on your music and you don't want to worry about the lights, this remote is going to really change the way that you do your events, because it's going to allow you to look like you have a program light show without. And it's really easy to do. We're going to go through it in a little bit, but this remote with this wireless technology on this light is something that's really going to change the way you look at uplighting and lighting in general. Okay, so the details are important, right? So here are some of the little things that I love about this light that make it different, and for me, make it a little bit easier and more versatile as far as what you're doing. So very simplistic. It's a one-button control, right? So you hit this button, and it's on. You hit, oh, look at that, amber. You hit this button, and it's off, okay? Real simple. And what I also love about it is you have a one-prong power adapter. So just like that, takes a couple of seconds. If you've ever tried to push in an IEC power adapter, it's much more difficult. So again, this is just simplicity and a great design that makes a lot of sense for working DJs and entertainers, okay? The other thing I love about it, supercharger. So you can charge up to 6 lights on one plug with this supercharger, or of course they make the tour case, which actually allows you to charge the lights in the case. So I don't have the charging case here, but many of you have seen it before. It will charge the lights within the case. So it just has the supercharger basically built into it, okay? All right, so we're gonna go through real quickly how to use these, how to set this up with the Ape Remote. Real simple. Like I told you before, it's a simple one-button push. And then what it's gonna do is it's gonna automatically sync up to this light. You'll see the flashing, and now once it's locked in, you got complete control wirelessly with this remote. You got an on off. You can then also cycle through built-in color macros just like this, within the color macros, you can adjust the speed from a strobe down to static. And you can also adjust the brightness. Just like that. Okay? And we'll show you the music mode button in just a second, but I want to put these up against the wall so you can get an idea of what they look like. So let's take a look. All right, so real quickly, I want to show you some of the colors, and we're going to go down the line in auto mode, and then I want to show you some of the things that can happen in music mode. So first off, you got your uplight right here on the floor going up, I would say about 14 feet right now with a lot of room to spare. I'm in a dark room, obviously, so it's ideal situations, but I've used these outdoors. I've used them with some ambient light too, and they're very bright. And not only is it a brightness thing, as you can see, as we go through the colors, it's really an illuminance thing, and the way that it looks, it's immersive. The color mixing is incredible. You don't see any type of hot spots. You don't see any discoloration. They're just very rich and dynamic. And that's something that, for me, everyone talks about brightness, but when I'm in a room, I want rich and dynamic. I don't want brightness only, because brightness is just brightness, right? If it's super bright and the colors aren't really that good, they don't pop well, then I'm just kind of annoying people, whereas this is something that's really enhancing the room that it's in because of the way that it looks. So again, we'll go through more of these colors, and there's your amber. So if anyone told you that they can't do amber, we're looking at it, and that's your last color here. Now, again, you can speed that up and go through the automated program just like that. And I'll show you a couple more. You know, I don't know when you would use the auto programs because it's not sound active in this way, but if you find a slow color fade that you like, or something of that effect where you do want to keep it static or auto, this is a good situation. I've actually used them for decor in an area where I had to light up a couple trees outdoors, and I used them in auto mode there, so that made sense for me there. But I think the real selling point on these lights is the music mode, which I want to show you now with a little music. So we'll do that in just a second. All right, so we got it going to music mode now. And as you can see, it's really listening to the music, not my voice. But it goes off and it changes and it makes its type of sound activity during really cool parts of the song, and it really seems to work itself into the music again, so it looks like it's programmed for you. And I'm gonna go through different speeds here, and then you have all different programs and variations of what's built in here. But as you can see, it's always with tempo. And if I want to speed that up, just like that, you'll see the movements are quicker now and more reactive. So that's music mode, and I'll tell you, it's a game changer. It was for me. All right, everybody. So that's the Ape Labs Maxi, made in Germany. You saw everything that you can do with it. You saw the remote. You saw some of the different applications with or without a clamp, right? You saw some of the great, and I talked about some of the great advantages of this light and the reasons why I love it. And now you got to decide for yourself. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to us at thedjsguru.com. You can also comment below. With any questions, we always respond to any comments that are out there. And you could always reach us at thedjsguru.com, or you can go and purchase these right now at djeventgear.com as well. So we have great specials going on, great package deals, and we're ready for you when you need us. So thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. As always, my name is Justin Schwartz, and I will see you on the flip side. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.